Alright, what is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another video. Today is a little bit different because we're going to be starting some work on a new project, which happens to be... So this is my 2007 FZ6. It's a Yamaha. It's been in a little bit of a dump, but that's alright. I kind of jumped the gun a little bit because I was waiting for some tools and that kind of thing. We're going to be replacing the stock headlight with an aftermarket one, which is, it's a round 7-inch, originally designed for a Harley that's going to go right here, and it uses these mounts, and I'll link the kit for these mounts and the headlight in the description below. It's an Amazon kit, which is actually a little bit of a pain, and I'll show you guys how to wire it all up and then throw it in, and we'll look at the final product. All right, so first, to get to the place that we are at currently with the headlight removed, it's actually really simple. So since mine is naked and doesn't have a front windshield or anything, we're just going to be taking the headlight basically from here and taking it off. And there's 2 bolts on each side that hold the, effectively what is the turn signal, I'll just call it the turn signal frame, into the forks of the bike where the cluster is mounted, and they're just 2 4 5mm Allen bolts that go in these holes. Take those off and it'll all come down, and then these bolts are on the inside, attach right here on the inside of the headlight, and so you just want to undo those, and then that will pop out, and then we'll leave those dangling. We're just going to throw that to the side, and I've gone out and I just got a whole bunch of basic electrical stuff because we're going to have to chop up some wires, because the Haynes manual that I'm following says that there's quick disconnects for the turn signals, and on my bike, maybe it's just my bike in particular, there isn't. So we're going to be cutting the power for the turn signals, and we're going to be splicing them in to fit the new headlight because it came with butt connectors. And so this is the new headlight that we're going to be using. It's got the film on it still because I don't want to scratch it up, and I'll show you the back side. So this plug is going to go directly into the socket that hooks into the bulb for the low beam on the headlight, and then we have 2 turn signals here, and then we have a DRL, one of these 3 here, and the wiring diagram is shown on the Amazon page. We'll be making butt connectors for these and then wiring it all up. Alright, so what I've gone ahead and done here, and sorry for the train noise in the background, we have the left turn signal power has been crimped to a butt connector, and so has the right side, and we're going to leave the grounds just cut for now, and we're going to like block them off here in a second because it's going to be grounded through the ground on the actual headlight for the turn signals. So we're going to quickly just test fit it all and make sure it all works before we slap everything together and make everything look all pretty. Alright, so we've got everything wired up here, and if we fire on the bike, the headlight works, but our DRLs do not, which are these little bars on the side. The turn signals do this, so they work, but I believe the DRL needs a constant power, which I'm trying to figure out what we're gonna hook it up to, because it makes the white one blink on the right side as well. And if I switch it to the left, it does the same thing on the other side. So we have to figure out how to prevent that. All right, so we've hooked up the turn signals. We still have the DRL not hooked up because we can't exactly figure out what we're gonna wire it to right now, and I don't have the wiring to do that. So I'll do that in an update video farther down the line. But if you wanna go ahead and do that right now and you're watching this video for a tutorial, the best way that you could probably do this is you could probably hook the DRL up to the low beam, which will be one of the wires coming off of here, but I would splice it a little bit farther up. Or if you're good enough and you want to repin this connector completely, you could pull one of the pins out of the back of the connector and then build a jump off of here into the back of the low beam on the connector, and you could do that at your own risk. I don't know how you would do that, but maybe that might be something I'll look to in the future. We've just blocked off the grounds here, and now we're just going to tidy it up, straighten these guys out and snug those up real good, and then we're going to mount it up and see how it looks.
Holy shit, is that a motorcycle?
Yo, what the fuck?
Is that a Master Protege?
So you can align it as you want. I'm gonna tuck the wires a little bit better in here later, and then I have to do some other stuff here. So anyways, that is the round headlight install on an FZ6. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you do, like the video and subscribe. I know there's gonna be a lot more FZ6 stuff to come. I'm gonna do some exhaust stuff pretty soon, and then I actually might repaint the whole bike because I don't know how I feel about red, but go from there. Anyways, thanks for watching, peace out, and I'll see you in the next one.